Hello, everyone. Welcome back to yet another political episode. So, today we have breaking news. The former senator who was elected in 2020, Jim Inhofe, re-elected in 2020, and is known for serving the longest tenure in Oklahoma state history, has passed away today, July 9th, at the age of 89. Today, we'll be honoring or remembering John Inhofe and the legacy and the history he left behind, and of course, his electoral history. So, we know Jim Inhofe. Inhofe, I was actually kind of shocked to see his name on there on the death row list. Well, not death row, on the people that died this month so far. But yes, Jim Inhofe has died, according to Mitch McConnell. And you'll see he's been in the United States Senate for a very long time, from 1994 to 2023. And we'll be going ahead and going through his history. As you know, first off, he was the mayor of Tulsa, and he ran in, I would say, mayor of Tulsa, 1978, and he served until 1974. There's, of course, the United States House of Representatives, where he served in for Oklahoma's, first congressional district. But what we're mainly going to take a look upon is the electoral history. You'll see he first was weird. Yes, he first ran under for the Oklahoma House of Representatives, and he lost the primary to Warren Green, who was the incumbent Oklahoma representative from the 71st district. It wouldn't, and well, actually, hang on, no. Yeah, this is the district primary. Then another election. I don't know what happened, but they did a special election in which Jim Inhofe ran in that election and actually successfully won. And it looks like that 70th, this is the 71st district. He ran in the 70th district. Very little people there. And he ended up winning the primary by 54% of the popular vote. Exactly 668 people voting for the said state senator. Well, not the state senator, but for him for state senator. In that very Republican district, he defeated Patricia Anderson by 81% of the popular vote. You'll see he is renominated in 1968 to serve a full term, defeating Madison Bowers, and in a general, he takes out Happy Mills by 68% of the popular vote. After serving in the state Senate for 4 to 5 years, depending on the tenure, Senator Inhofe, throws a bid for the governorship. And in this election, he won the primary by 58% of the popular vote, defeating Denzel D. Garrison. And specifically in 1974, it seems that another David is running for governor. Their previous David was David Hall. Now David Boren is going to throw the ring for the said governorship, and he actually wins in this 1974 election, defeating Inhofe by 63% of the popular vote. That's a landslide. He managed to carry Tulsa, of course. Actually, Inhofe managed to carry Tulsa. This county right here is the Tulsa County. And yeah, we have basically 4 counties in favor for Jim Inhofe. And as you'll see, David Boren gets more momentum in the South, as we can see, more southern areas. I think being in 1974, southern Oklahoma was a Democrat stronghold. That's where the Bible Belt kind of is. And yeah, kind of where the ancestral Democrat vote used to lie. But yes, David Boren was confirmed the next governor of said Oklahoma. So he lost that, unfortunately. But he's like, it's fine. I'll run for the House of Representatives in 2 years. So he runs for the House of Representatives in 2 years, and he wins the primary for Oklahoma's first congressional district, where it represents the Tulsa area. There was also, but actually, he has actually defeated by James R. Jones, a Democrat, for that district by 53%. That is more than 5 percentage points. A good victory on my part. So, yes, Oklahoma's first congressional district. Yeah. Then he runs for Tulsa mayor, in which he holds the office all the way to 1984. He attempts another U.S. representative race, another Congress race and this time he wins, defeating Gary D. Allison in the first district. And he serves from 1986 all the way to 1992. He was elected to the last time, but 1994, in the midst of the red wave, the Republican red wave, Jim Inhofe decides, you know what, he's going to go and he's going to run for senator, because then again, this is a special election. And it looks like, once again, during this time, Oklahoma's a little bit more competitive, but it looks like here that yes, Senator David Boren, he would have later become one member. He was the governor. He defeated what's his face. It looks like he won a landslide in 1983. Lucky you. Like 1990. Lucky you. But yes, he was elected to the Senate. Was elected senator, and then he's like, I'm going to resign and I'm going to serve. I'll be the president of University of Oklahoma. Jim Inhofe's like, oh yeah, I'm just going to go and toss the ring into this election. So Jim Inhofe runs against Dave McCarty, and he defeats McCarty 55% to 39%. You'll see Inhofe does very well in the north of Oklahoma, and kind of struggles momentumly in the south area, influenced by Texas and the south, right? Because during this time still, a lot of ancestral Democrats were Southerners. I can guarantee you a lot of people came from Texas around here, have some relatives living from blue Texas. Although I would say Texas is not blue in 1994. Some will stay state-wise. It still elects a lot of Democrats. But yes, Jim Inhofe winning the election by 55% of the popular vote. He goes on to serve a full term, getting reelected in 1996, defeating James Boren, the Democrat nominee. You'll see the strong areas are Oklahoma City, Tulsa, and then again, it's just the Democrats really picking up rural areas that aren't really populated that much. You'll see uh, James Boren, I believe, is the son. Oh, he's the cousin of David Boren. So, yeah, it looks like Boren is a very familiar name to Inhofe, as we can argue. So, yes, this is, you'll see over here, especially northeast Oklahoma tends to be a solidified stronghold for Jim Inhofe. 2002, he is reelected to a second full term, defeating David Walters by 57%. Then again, that's fair enough to call a landslide. And you'll see, yes, he's still struggling more with this area. It seems to be this area that is the most Democratic in the state in 2002. So yeah, He flipped this county, but he also lost this county. So yeah, he's flipping, losing, but you'll see he is gaining. But yes, these set of counties still a Walder stronghold. Inhofe wins by 57%. There's also a split ticket from, I don't know, James Germalik, could be a centrist, taking votes from both sides. But who knows? 2008 would be, actually, Inhofe did well, got 57% specifically because um, of James Dermalik. He has to be more on the left because he's taking votes from Walters. And this is probably his best performance, despite 2008 picking up every county except for these four and only getting 56% of the popular vote. In 2008, once again, he defeated Andrew Rice. And Rice only picked up these small rural areas, very rural. And what made them go out and vote for Andrew Rice? I don't know. Once again, they come from that big blue area right over here. And that area in 2008 is actually collapsing and becoming more conservative. Once again, the Democratic Party is not what it used to be, a party that usually stuck up for farmers' rights and helped and aided farmers in times of crisis, is now branching off to venture to more social issues, leaving to farmers now to defect to conservatives. Sure, conservatives are not really the big labor type of people like the support farmer union, but I bet some do. But yes, you'll see these four counties definitely are in, I would say, I don't know how they man, I don't know how to say it, but they definitely indeed went to Andrew Rice, who might be from the area. Who knows? But in 2014, this would be Jim Inhofe's ultra best. Inhofe won this election by 68% of the popular vote. 68%. And that is a landslide. We know that for sure. A landslide. 68% to Matt Silverstein's 28%. And yes, you'll see he doubled his votes in like Tulsa and in Oklahoma City, where he got over 60% of the popular vote. So that is something to know there. Yeah, leaving Matt Silverstein gaining nothing, probably gained a couple cities, but towns in this case, but that's pretty much all he got. And then finally in 2020, this would be his last election where he was reelected to a probably, is this his fourth, fifth? I don't think it's his fifth. I think it's probably his fourth. I don't know. But yes, we'll go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically six. This is like his fifth full term in office. And he wins 62% of the popular vote, defeating Abby Broyles, who only carried 32% of the popular vote. And it looks like Broyles almost won Oklahoma City. And that said, Oklahoma City is now shifting to the left. Oklahoma County, as we should call it, is shifting more to the left because of Oklahoma City. It's actually more populated than Minneapolis and other urban cities. So it's shifting more to the left. It is the hot spot on the fueling the population of Oklahoma. However, Oklahoma City is full of a lot of evangelicals, and a lot of these evangelicals are traditional Republicans or ancestral Republicans. So yes, sure, there are going to be more people coming into Oklahoma. Part of it could be migrants, but yeah, it's shifting Oklahoma City blue, and I predict in like 4 to 6 years, or just the end of this decade as a whole, Oklahoma City's a blue. Oklahoma County would probably be the only county in Oklahoma to be Democrat. That is my analysis But as of right now, it's voted for Trump twice. It has voted for Romney. It's voted for Obama, and I believe it voted for Bush a couple of times. But yes, this is the result. 62% of the popular vote. You'll see this county right here, I've noticed, kept rejecting Inhofe. And it's actually went to Inhofe by over 60%. Impressive. So, yeah, this is how as you know, the podium kind of shifts the other direction. More of these farmer votes, traditional farmers' votes in the beginning, rejected Inhofe. I would imagine they rejected him because I would believe Jim Inhofe's not the friendly guy for labor or labor unions. But yeah, they rejected him. And as you know, when the Democratic Party kind of changed the platform in regards to farmers, the farmers had to go to someone, and they went to the Republicans, and they went to Jim Inhofe, in which he actually really did well in carrying a lot of these counties. None of them voting in a 40% average. So this is very good. 68% of the popular vote. And you'll see the special election, Mark Wayne Mullen. He is the replacement. He won the special election in 2022 against Kendra Horn, where he got 61%. And as I predicted, Oklahoma County for um went for Democrats, Kendra Horn specifically. But yes, you'll see. That's my pretty much prediction. Do you think Oklahoma County is going to reject McMullen in 2022? I don't know, but he still got 61% of the popular vote. Yeah. But yeah, this video is not about McMullen, but just to show how recent we had Jim Inhofe, and he sadly passed away at the age of 89. 89 is an old age. I I can imagine if he was still in the office right now, he would be like Mitch McConnell, where we would be calling him to resign. Because once again, um, he, yeah, sure, he's older than Biden by, I would say, 8 to 7 years, but he's still in that age ranging category. We had Joe Lieberman die this year, remember? And he was the same age as Biden. And he died. He died. Just died. That could be Biden. So yeah. Anyway, I definitely support Inhofe. Inhofe has a trophy being the longest senator from Oklahoma with the longest tenure. And he can proudly clench that. But now he is resting in the sleep of peace, and we wish him and his family rest and peace during this. Well, of course, his family um, love and peace during this difficult time. But what do you guys think in regards to Jim Inhofe? Let me know down in the comments. And as always, I'll see you all in the next political episode.